Hi, my name is Wendy Pine. I'm a financial advisor with Protegro at protegro.com. We're a holistic financial services firm. What I'm going to do today is talk about term insurance, what it is, who would consider buying it, and things to keep in mind. With the last couple of videos, I talked about what whole life is and the concept of what insurance is in general. But to quickly recap, insurance is a financial system that pools risk and pays out for legitimate claims. Insurance companies can't insure things that are broken because they won't be in business that long if all they do is pay out on illegitimate claims. In regards to whole life insurance, it pays a death benefit when you die, no matter when that might be, as long as you continue to own that particular policy. Similar to home ownership, the whole life policy can increase in value, which can be accessed in the forms of loans and withdrawals, very much similar to accessing your home equity in your house. So with that being said, term insurance answers the question of if something should happen in the next year, 5 years, 10 years, or 30 years, are you leaving behind people or things that are relying on you financially and or physically? The answer is yes, term insurance could probably fit the bill. It does not answer the question of when you die. As a result, unlike whole life insurance, this type of coverage is similar to renting an apartment. You lock in a price with a set death benefit for a specific period of time, which is called the term. A term could be as little as a year, and it could be as long as 30 years. Once your term or the period of time that you selected is up, you may have the option of keeping the coverage just at a higher price because congratulations, you've aged, which is always a nice thing, but it costs you more. Typically, people purchase term insurance as a way to make sure that their family members maintain their standard lifestyle in the event of an early death. Anytime there is debt of any kind or physical obligation, these would be, again, good reasons to consider life insurance. Examples of how term insurance would be useful are if you're a homeowner with a 30-year mortgage. You could buy a 30-year term insurance policy to make sure that the mortgage is covered if you should die before the house is paid off. If I use myself as an example, my husband and I have elementary school-aged children. We have a mortgage, we have retirement dreams and college funding, as well as vacations and everyday living with cats, kids, chickens, you name it, we probably have it. Several years ago, we each bought 30-year term insurance policies with the idea that our kids are going to be out of the house in 30 years, our mortgage will be paid for, and we will be close to retiring, and we won't be needing this coverage beyond that period of time. So if you have a mortgage, if you are a co-signer of a loan, which could be a car loan, it could be a college loan with a college student, or a business loan, a term insurance policy could help make sure that the other person isn't going to be completely responsible for paying off the full loan. For business owners with a key employee or a partner, having a term insurance policy can help make sure that the business stays open and productive if that key person dies, and it would allow that company to use that money to hire somebody and train another person for that particular job. If there is a partnership between multiple owners who are planning on retiring at the same time, they may agree to purchase life insurance and make the other owner the beneficiary. So if something were to happen to either one of them before retirement, the partner who receives a life insurance money can then buy out the deceased partner's share of their business. I have several hair salon owners and doctors' offices as clients, and they have told me that as much as they love the other person's family and spouse and significant other, they really don't want them coming in to co-run their business. Whether it's cutting hair or doing surgery, the other person typically is not trained to do that job. So term insurance doesn't just have to be a loss of income. It could also make sense if there's a physical obligation, such as somebody who stays at home to take care of children or somebody who has to take care of elderly parents. Replacing what that person does could be very expensive. Things like hiring a nanny, private school education if they were homeschooled, someone to grocery shop and clean and make sure that all those everyday tasks are taken care of would either have to be outsourced or someone's going to have to work less in order to do those tasks. So typically, term insurance can be one of the least expensive things that you own if you plan for it correctly, or it can be really expensive. I find that just like renting an apartment, typically when your lease is up, that landlord increases the rent. And with term insurance, it could be astronomical. So I find that when people need to buy more coverage later on, it may have been less expensive to purchase the correct coverage the first time or to buy a different type of policy altogether. So with that being said, there are a lot of factors that go into pricing insurance. How tall are you? How much do you weigh? Are you a smoker, non-smoker? Are you a male or female? What's your personal health history? What's your family's health history? How much do you need? What's your driving record? How long do you need the coverage for? These are all factors that go into the cost of the insurance policy. Insurance companies vary, and they may even include some bells and whistles that can be added to your policy, also known as a rider. Because all these different rates, costs, designs, and coverages, health considerations, I'd strongly recommend that you work with a financial advisor that has experience in life insurance to help guide you through this process of getting coverage with a highly credible company at a competitive price that's applicable for your situation. For a complimentary guide on how to determine the appropriate amount of coverage for your situation, please email us at info@protegro.com. If you'd like help designing a plan altogether, again, email us at info@protegro.com. If you like this, you'd like to see other videos, you have other suggestions, please hit subscribe below. I really enjoyed my time today with you. You can go to my website at protegro.com, sign up for a newsletter, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much.